Hi there everyone, welcome to your February 2016 Runescope. The 2016 yearly readings have also been posted. If you haven't had a chance to check that out yet, I will include a link here in the video. Just tap or click the little I, the little info button, and that after you're done watching this video, you can go watch your yearly overview reading if you haven't done that as of yet. I have also posted 2016 love readings for each sign over on my new on-demand page on Vimeo. And the link will be below in the details section. So just tap or click that little arrow beneath the video and that will open the details section. You can follow that link over if you want to check out your love reading. It's really easy to do that. You just sign up for a free account with Vimeo, and for a small fee, you just click the video that you want to watch, and then it will remain on your account, any videos that you purchase, and you can watch them from any device, anywhere. So next month I will be posting career financial readings for 2016. Love and career, money are the two things that people ask me about the most in private readings. So for those of you that are more interested in those specific areas, I wanted to give you an option to get a bit more specific information on those particular topics. The general readings I post here on YouTube are very broad. They tend to cover a lot of different areas. So I wanted to give those of you that are interested in specifics about those areas another option, and we'll see how it goes. If it is a success, then I will do it again next year. Also wanted to mention the deadline for the first Rune class of 2016, my online course, is fast approaching. It is 12 p.m. On Thursday, January 28th is the deadline to sign up and pay. So it's a 6-week fully online course. There are no live sessions, and it's $185. If you want to sign up for that, just drop me a line at runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. The next one probably will not be until autumn. So if you don't want to wait until then, or if your schedule then won't allow, be sure and get with me to sign up for that. But now, without further ado, on to your February Runescope. Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your February 2016 Runescope. I have Venus, goddess of love, here helping me out for these readings in honor of Valentine's Day. But let's see what the runes want to tell Virgo about February. See what your February is going to be like. Now, just a quick reminder, as I always do, these are general readings, so please do keep in mind that not all messages will be for you specifically. Some will be for other Virgos watching out there. You can get more information and receive more messages by watching the video for your rising sign. That will contain also some messages for you. Or you can set up a private consultation with me if you would like all of the messages to be for you. And we can take a look at whatever's going on for you specifically. Just drop me a line at the Gmail address in this video or below the video if you want to set up an appointment. But let's take a look here, Virgo. Let's see what is up. Oh, by the way, my readings are $65 for 30 minutes. I do those on Skype, so you will need to have the program, but it's free to download. You can get it at skype.com. But let's see. What's going on in February? Well, I feel like many of you, with the 8 of Cups coming up, you've either already left or about to leave a situation that has been quite emotional. I feel like whatever this is, you may have been attached to it quite a lot. For some of you, this could be a job. We've got 10 of Pentacles on the table, but it could also be a relationship, a situation, a family relationship. You're moving on emotionally from something. This is a departure. I'm done trying. I've tried all I'm going to try, or I'm done trying to make this work. But Ing is here too, so that indicates that this is the best possible thing. This is the best possible decision for you, and you've got a lot of luck around you. You're probably going to notice things start changing real quickly once you leave behind situations that aren't working. And February 8th may be significant for many of you. Something may happen on that date or maybe that's the date you're moving on. What's coming up here is King of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody normally associated with air sign energy. Doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody exhibiting those air sign traits. But Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are the air signs. Doesn't have to be a man. This could just as easily be a female, so many of you watching out there. So in the reverse, though, this is somebody who has lied to you, deceived you, somebody who has, there's just a real air of deception about him, manipulation, but intellectual, analytical. He's kind of a mastermind, this guy, and when he uses that in a negative way, he can be quite powerful. This could have been surprising to you. Someone just out of nowhere, you found out someone was taking advantage of you, or for some of you, you're going to find out someone has spent a large sum of money, because we have 10 of Pentacles here in reverse. I feel like some of you may find out that your partner or your boyfriend, your girlfriend has, like just kind of gambled a lot of money, lost a lot of money in some venture. Maybe they invested in something that was kind of a scheme or kind of sketchy, something you never would have invested in. And, now it's coming down, and you find out about it, and naturally you are unhappy about this, because what can't be changed with 10 of Pentacles in reverse is disruption around the home with family, due to money or due to financial insecurity or due to someone's reckless spending. Wheel of Fortune comes up in reverse as well, but this is coming up as a help to you. So there's an element of this that, yes, it was not good. It was not a good risk. Maybe this is somebody that talked you into something, Virgo, and you risked your savings or you invested in something that turned out to be, it's just not succeeding. Maybe this is a business that you started with a partner and then you found out he was cheating and taking money from you, or hiding money from you, or, not sharing the profits properly. Now, for some of you, this could be a boss who it's surprising you find out was doing some rather kind of underhanded negative things at work, and he gets fired, but maybe you didn't realize he was this kind of guy. Maybe you always kind of got along with him and you're kind of sad to see him go because, he was good to you, but then you find out that he was cheating the company, or maybe even cheating you in some way, Virgo. So whatever the departure is in February, it's actually a good thing, because that's what Wheel of Fortune is saying. Something that seems like a misfortune is, if it's not that within itself, because let's face it, how can, a money loss, it's very difficult to look at that as a positive thing, but it's leading to something positive. If there's a business that you started and you decide to close it or move on in February, it's going to put you right where you need to be as far as the next step or the next thing you're going to do. Some of you may already have an idea of a new business or some new venture to start. If you lose a job unexpectedly in February, and I'm sorry to say that may happen to some Virgos if that happens, it's going to, maybe you've already stayed there too long. It's going to be the catalyst to get you out of there. But yeah, in the what can't be changed section, it's kind of like the X-Files. Don't trust no one in February, Virgo, because I feel like people want what's best for them. And there's a lot of just trickery around, and gossip and dishonesty around. Three of Swords also on the table here, but in the reverse. So again, it's like you take a betrayal and you either it sends you in the proper direction, or I feel like a lot of you have stayed in a situation that you should never have stayed. You should have left this years ago. Some of you should have left this behind years ago. And that's, you know, you keep wondering, why do I keep running into these roadblocks? Why am I always depressed? Why am I always, you know, not able to move forward? Well, because you've stayed in something too long. You needed to leave ages ago. So if you're in a relationship with someone who lies and cheats, someone who gambles all your money away, someone who makes huge financial decisions without consulting you, what are you doing? What are you doing, Virgo? You know, you got to get out of that. If you're at a job where you haven't gotten a raise in years and you're always given more work, but you're never compensated for that, what are you doing, Virgo? Get out of there. You gotta make change happen. For those of you that have waited too long, what's happening here is the universe is making it happen. You know, they gave you time to do this on your own. They gave you time to make the change, leave the situation behind, make the departure, and you didn't. So now the universe is doing it, but you know, that's why because it's out of your control, it's going to cause, you know, problems for you because you didn't plan it. It's not the way you would have had it go down, but it's like, we gave you enough time. That's what the universe is saying. We gave you more than enough time to change this. So there's something, you know, going on that seems difficult on the face or seems like a change that you don't want to make, but in the end you do. Just be patient, because I think in the coming months, Virgo, you're going to see why this happened. Why they got rid of this person, why you had to leave this job. The month ends though with you having more questions than answers, Virgo. I'm not, you know, it's probably going to be next month. And this is a perfect situation where watching your rising sign can give you, you know, probably clarify a lot of this reading for you. Or of course you can always schedule a consultation with me and we'll see how this is going to play out for you specifically. And always with these readings, you know, these are things or issues that people close to you may be dealing with, and you are drawn into it because you're close to them. So maybe this is your husband who was taken advantage of by your husband or wife, or your boyfriend, girlfriend who was taken advantage of, or loses a job, and it's affecting you because you live together or you have joint interests, and you know, you're having to figure out how to keep things afloat. You may have to move or downsize, move to a smaller place. But there is something going on again with departure. But with the Three of Swords in reverse, it's like I feel like many of you start the month knowing this already. Like it's already happened. And February is kind of like how, you know, picking up the pieces and dealing with gossip, misinformation, and waiting for answers. Waiting for answers. February for Virgos that are looking to leave a job, like if you... Honestly, I feel like maybe many of you just quit. Maybe you just had more than you could stand and you just up and quit. Maybe in January, and now you're getting nervous because you're not finding something right away to replace your job, and you're starting to worry about money. But you're gonna find it. You're gonna find it, even though you know you may be over worrying. But it's difficult to not worry if you're out of work. You know, but I feel like patience, if you can just be patient, the answers are coming. You did the only thing you could do. You did what you were supposed to do. If you've left something behind that was it had gotten to be too disruptive to your life. All areas of our life should be in balance. So anything that's off, if there's a relationship that's just dragging us down, disrupting our life in a negative way, a family relationship, a friend who's always just negative, or a work situation that whenever we're there, it's just so heavy. And now I'm not talking about a job that, you know, it pays the bills, but you know, it's not necessarily what I want to do. I mean, those can last for a while. I mean, I'm talking about a negative work environment where people have it in for you, where people are gossiping about you, where you feel like people are always talking about you behind your back, where it feels like the high school lunchroom. You know, we've all done that. Get out. You don't need to repeat that. You don't need to repeat that. And I feel like many of you have been in a situation where you were not appreciated, underappreciated, maybe even abused, Virgo. Because this guy, when he is abusive, can be very verbally and emotionally abusive because he's not emotional. This is someone with no empathy for others. Everything is in the mind. He's very analytical. And whether he's in your life as a boss or a partner, he's just not a nice guy. And it's time for you to cut your losses there and leave this behind. And for some of you, I mean, if somebody has made a stupid purchase or done, you know, lost your nest egg, lost your savings, done something with your money, Virgo, that you earned, that they did not consult you about, you know, I think that, you know, you are going to be angry enough and upset enough to finally remove yourself from that situation so they can't get their hands on your money again. And you may be considering legal action, some of you, Virgo. And I think that you should, if this is somebody who essentially stole from you, stole your money and did something with it, or invested it in a scheme, or gambled it away, or spent it on something that you didn't agree. And if it's something that can be taken back or returned, definitely I think you're going to be pushing this person to do that. But so that is not the lightest of months, February, Virgo. And you know, but I think that, you know, we have to go through those heavier months to get to the other, you know, to get to the good months. So again, check out the video for your rising sign, or feel free to contact me. I'll be happy to see how this plays out for you. I think at the end, you're still waiting for answers. You're being very patient, which Virgos normally are, waiting on some answers or some information that you need, which it looks like will be forthcoming in March. So that's what I see, Virgo. It was nice to talk to you again. Be sure to check back next month when I will be back with March Runescopes. See you then.